Hey guys, I hope everyone is doing well. This is Rudy. Hey, I want to make a quick announcement and then talk about a few things. But this channel's name is Lone Star 1776. I've got a backup channel that I'm going to be moving to, and eventually that will become my new channel, I expect. And that channel's name is 1776 Lone Star. So it's exactly the same. It's just 1776 is in the beginning. So if you're interested, you might want to go over there, and that'll be where I'll probably be putting future stuff. But for the time being, in the transition phase, I may put it on both places, put videos on both places. But YouTube for me has been a place to learn. I've learned from so many YouTubers out there. It's been a place to communicate and receive feedback. It's been a place of encouragement. And it's been a place of eye-opening, to see the depth and depravity of our fellow man as well. So it really is like a window into society, and the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so I want to continue YouTubing. I like the experience, and I learn from it, and it gives me a place to put out my thoughts. And because I want to preserve this channel and the videos that are currently on it, and I do not want to lose this channel, I'm going to be moving to a secondary channel, and eventually this will just remain the way that it is, and then my future videos will be on 1776 Lone Star. So in any event, I'll put the link in the subscription bar if you're interested. If you're interested, go. If you're not interested, don't go. But one thing I wanted to talk about is this Governor Abercrombie. He basically has stated that he's having a hard time finding Obama's long-form birth certificate, because he basically said a few weeks ago that he's going to put an end to all this birther craziness, and he's going to go release the documents, and he's going to shut us all up. And if you remember, I offered a $10,000 reward for Obama's long-form birth certificate, and that was if it was released by the end of November, but of course they didn't release it. And now he's saying, just coming right out and saying he's having a hard time finding it. Well, I don't want us to forget the history of what has happened that's brought us up to this point. Lou Dobbs also said that he would have liked to have seen it, and he no longer works for the media station that he once worked for. And Ms. Fukino, the Hawaiian health director, stated that she has seen the original vital records that prove Obama is a natural-born citizen, and Bill O'Reilly and Glenn Beck and all the sellouts who sold out the truth for their own personal comfort and their own personal paycheck have bought into Ms. Fukino's lie. Now, Ms. Fukino is a treasonous, lying traitor to the United States. The fact that she came out and said she has seen the original vital record that proves Obama is a natural-born citizen, and he is a natural-born citizen. There's no proof. Matter of fact, now Governor Abercrombie has, in a WorldNet Daily article that had just got released today, I believe. I'll put the link in the information bar as well. He stated, well, he can't seem to find it, or it's going to be an ongoing issue, and he can't release it, or it's not there, or whatever. The truth will set you free. The truth will always finds its way out. And you lying sack of pieces of crap that continue to lie and sell out and cover for Obama, you people disgust me. The biggest fraud that's ever been perpetrated on America is that man is not the president of the United States. All the agenda that he's pushing, this huge debt, all this socialist and communist and bound down to dictators, and I could go through a whole list of stuff that I don't like, but it's not worth me talking about the policies that I don't like about the man, because he's not even president. So once we get him out of being president and repeal everything that he's done, then we can talk about the policies and what the proper policies are, and I got a lot of opinions on those. But everything Obama's done needs to be repealed because he is not president, and he's not legally eligible, constitutionally eligible. And all you people that have called me racist, and you called others racist, and you've belittled us, you've mocked us. Chrissy Matthews called us crackers. Bill O'Reilly, said we were a bunch of loons. Glenn Beck has belittled and mocked the issue. All of you people people that have belittled the birthers and mocked the birthers and called us crazy, all of you people need to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, all of your physical assets taken away from you and your family and put in a collection that goes back to the United States of America and taken away from you liars. Oh, the truth is coming. The truth is coming. And I can't wait for the day till the truth gets here and you people are put in your place and you start backpedaling and you start saying, well, I didn't say this and I didn't say that. You said it. I remember it and you said it. You have called the birthers and you have mocked us and you have ridiculed us, and now Governor Abercrombie can't find that birth certificate. Eleanor Nordyke released what the birth certificate should look like for her twin girls that was born 3 days within Obama. Terry Lakin is in prison right now as me and you walk around in a free society and we feel good and we're going to go out to have dinner with our family and we're going to enjoy our day. An 18-year military Army physician is in prison right now because Obama wouldn't release the long-form birth certificate that Miss Fukino said that she saw. And you guys called us liars. You guys called us crackpots. You continue to call us whatever you want to call us. The truth will come out. You guys, I cannot wait till the truth is made known. I could go on and on and on and on and on and on. But the truth will be made known, and I can't wait for that day. Oh, it's going to be a mighty day indeed. Let's change topics a little bit. Okay, because I can talk about the birth certificate issue, but I'll put the link to the WorldNet Daily article. Governor Abercrombie, you're a big joke. You are siding with the devil. You have sold your soul just like Bill O'Reilly, just like Sean Hannity, just like Glenn Beck, and just like Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh, a caller called into his show and brought up Phil Berg and brought up the birth certificate issue, and Rush Limbaugh pushed him aside and said he didn't know anything about it. Rush Limbaugh is a liar. Rush Limbaugh is a sellout. See, I can't stand sellouts. And all you people that say we have conservatives attacking conservatives and we need to unify and hold hands and we need to unify in the name of conservatism. Screw you, Jack. I'm not unifying with liars. I'm not unifying with sellouts. I want the truth to be told, and I want that guy out of the freaking White House. That Kenyan-born communist socialist quasi-Muslim long-legged Mac Daddy freak has to go. He's got to go. He shouldn't be up there right now, bowing down to that freaking communist dictator, flying that freaking communist Chinese flag all over the freaking Pennsylvania Avenue. What the hell is wrong with men in America? Are you men in America going to let this stand? Get off your asses, quit playing your video games, and quit doing your freaking telephone, and get out here and speak the truth. My goodness, what the heck is going on? I'm so sick of the America that I see now. We need to get our balls back and speak the truth and not be afraid that somebody's going to make fun of us. I don't give a crap what you call me. The truth is the truth. You people need to freaking wake up, man. I'm just sick of liars and sellouts and people that want to kill babies. How about that? I want to be one of the crazy people in the world that don't want to kill babies. That's what I would like to do. I don't believe killing babies is the right thing to do. Wow, that makes me crazy. I'm crazy. That guy's crazy. He doesn't want to go kill babies. He doesn't want to molest little kids. He believes a 54-year-old man named Muhammad having sex with a 9-year-old is wrong. It's freaking wrong. It's wrong in 2011, and it was wrong back in 500, and it's wrong 2,000 years ago. A 54-year-old man having sex with a 9-year-old kid is freaking wrong. And if you want to try to justify it and you want to try to argue, you go ahead. I think you're disgusting. I think you're a sickening human being, and I don't want anything to do with you. And that's what I got to say about that. All right. Let me talk something else about this Muhammad. I just got another version of the Quran. Can you guys see this? I'll put this up here. You guys see that? Can you read that? Hold on. You read that? Hopefully you can read that. I just bought from eBay another version of an English Quran. Of course, the dang thing don't read like a normal book. It reads backwards. the Noble Quran. It's just like the Patriot Act. They name things that it's not, but it calls the final. They got a whole section in the Quran that tries to prove that Jesus Christ did not die on the cross and was not resurrected. It's called the finality of proofs on the fabrication of the story of the cross. So it goes through a bunch of crap, the most weakest, lame arguments I've ever heard of in my life. The truth will be made known, and God will protect the righteous, and I can't wait for that day. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a little excited, but the birth certificate issue is not a dead issue. You people think it's dead? No, it ain't dead. It ain't dead. The Lord ain't gonna let it die, because He ain't gonna let a lie go on forever. All right. Let me talk a little bit about C.S. Lewis, and I had an email, and I want to try to reply to it in a calm way. But it basically said there's a man out there, and he sent me a message, and I'm gonna try to give an honest answer. And I always try to give honest answers. I don't ever try to shirk tough topics. I think people should talk about tough topics, and maybe if people talked a little bit more, we would learn a little bit more. But the man said that at his church, the people in the congregation wanted to lift up a prayer for Barack Obama, and that he was having a hard time doing that. And what did I think about that? And I'm trying to think, that's a tough one, because when you're in a church, you feel part of the church, the body of Christ, and you don't want to be like causing problems. You want to try to get along with everybody, but if they're going to lift up prayers for Barack Obama and they won't acknowledge that he's not the president, if the church doesn't acknowledge that, and the church, there's two things. The first thing is, how can you be effective for God if you don't even know what's going on? If you're blind to the lies of Barack Obama, he's pushing abortion. He's promoted abortion bigger than any president in the whole that's ever occurred. He's ruining America from the very foundations of our liberty. And if the church won't speak out against Obama it used to be that a preacher would get up and say, Congressman Joe Smith, I'm just using Joe Smith as an example, is a whoremonger. He's promoting adultery, and he's promoting, all this bad stuff. And then the people would listen, and they wouldn't vote for Joe Smith anymore, because, Joe Smith would either have to come back and respond to the preacher, or the preacher would be saying, hey, would be proven wrong, and, there would be an incident that happened. But nowadays, they got this 501c3 crap. The preacher can't even speak out against the congressman. They've neutered the church. They've neutered every man in America through fluoride or lithium in the water or whatever. I don't know what's going on. I woke up in the twilight zone. And if you are a mighty child of God, I heard Pastor Manning say this, and it rang so true in my heart. What have you got to be scared of? There ain't nothing to be afraid of. Don't be afraid of any man. Don't be afraid of any circumstance. Don't be afraid of whatever they might. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Just speak the truth. Just speak the truth, and let the truth, just boldly go where no man has gone before. Also this thing, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father except by me. So when they try to prove that Jesus Christ did not die on the cross, that's an outright lie. These Muslim people in this Quran takes the word of God and it spins it just enough to take the power of salvation away. So, you can talk about righteousness, you can talk about, the lovingness of God, and you can talk about all the wonderful things of God, but then when you try to take the power of Jesus Christ and the power of the resurrection away, then you've just neutered the whole Bible. And I don't like the Quran. I'm not going to burn mine just yet, but I don't like it. How much time I got? Wow, 1 minute. Okay, going back to that message I got. The man said that his church is praying for Obama, and C.S. Lewis wrote a book called Christian Reflections. Okay, and page 120, he talks about Psalm 109. And he called Psalm 109, he said the psalmist, they are wicked. He condemns them all. And I wanted to read Psalm 109, but I don't have any time. If you get a chance, if your church won't acknowledge the evil that's going on in the world, and if your church won't acknowledge that Obama is a liar, a fraud, just nothing but a perpetrator of evil, then I simply would not pray with them. I would not go with the church and offer prayers for Obama. I wouldn't do it. I hate to separate myself from my church family, but if that's the direction your church family wants to go, brother, I can't do it. I'm out of time. God bless every one of you, and take care.